Hello, it's the Dazzling One, and in today's Life Talk, we are going to talk about people and how they either inspire you or drain you. You pick wisely. About how people operate. They fall in two categories. There really is no, maybe a middle category, but I have to ponder it out a little bit more. But from my experience, they fall in two different categories. One, they inspire you. When you're around them, you feel encouraged. You feel like you can conquer the world. They build you up. They believe in you. They give you an overall feeling of greatness. Like, I just look forward to it. It's just like, and then you're around people where you're feeling like you're on top of the world. Everything is going great. And that, you can conquer the world and you go around certain people and they just literally drain the life out of you. I know I've kind of covered this in a few of my other life chats, life talks with you, but I decided to really, really dig a little deeper in all of the package and just share what my thoughts were and just to share about it. And I got to thinking about how amazing it is to be around certain people. And, the funny part about it is that people inspire you or they drain you. And a lot of times I think we forget that we get to choose. You get to choose who you spend your time with. Now, maybe some of those people that might drain you are in your family. And, you feel like, oh, they're my family. I live with them. I can't, escape them. But there's things that you can do, to minimize their draininess, if that's even a word. So what I wanted to share is that be a person that inspires, be a person that encourages, even if it's not a skill that you normally have. If normally you're a person that looks at the glass as half empty instead of a person that the glass is half full, you want to be a person that inspires. Now, for whatever reason, if you feel that you yourself are a person that drains people, if you feel that that's you, then work on it, instead of looking for maybe what's wrong with the situation or what's wrong in anything. Look for one thing that is right. Now, of course, we all have a little bit of both, I believe, in us, and that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's my opinion. But I think that we all have some of both. It's just that sometimes, we cultivate one over the other. So even if you came from a situation where, everybody was negative, and they're kind of piggybacking off of my positive versus negative talk. If everybody you've been around has been just a draining person, and maybe you grew up in a house where everybody was like, oh my gosh, what kind of day is it gonna be? Oh, it's cloudy. Oh, I gotta go to school. I gotta go to work. Or, oh, I gotta do this. I got a book report due. I got a project due at my job. I have to work with this person. I gotta do that. I don't have enough vacation time. Whatever. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. Focus on cultivating your inspiration factor, okay? Because remember, we are trying to get, and each day we're working on getting to our life of excellence. So be a person that inspires. Choose today to be a person that sees the glass as full instead of as the glass as half empty. You know, everything in life is a choice. You know, everything in life's a choice. And while you might not want to have to go to school, or while you might not want to have to go to work, or, you know, whatever you have to do, some things, you know, you're going to have to do so you can take care of yourself, or, you know, and better yourself. But you get to choose your attitude when you enter those things. Do you want to be the person that, you know, people look forward to because you are so, you know, so uplifting? And it can start very small. It can start by, you know, just something extremely small, like you can just say, okay, today I'm going to say one thing that encourages, inspires one or two people, and then you just build up. And then before you know it, little by little, those, you know, it changes. Wow, it's not so hard, you know. And then you start feeling better because you are giving. Being an inspiration to people is a gift. And it might seem like it comes easy to some people, and I'm sure it does. But it just like with any skill or any gift, you can choose to work on it, and you can choose to make it better. You can choose to build it up, and you can choose to embrace it. So I want you to think about that. And we know we can all in our minds picture one person that's a draining person. Now, my suggestion to you in that situation, if you aren't that person, but my suggestion simply be, have to encounter them, my suggestion would be to find something positive. My suggestion would be to find something positive that you can share with that person. And even if anytime that they try to take it and turn it back around to a draining situation, because you have to remember, have compassion, because you have to remember, if they are, that's it for them. That's all they can see. They can't see the beautiful thing ahead of them. They can't see what, you know, how amazing life can be, you know. So find something that you can strike up a conversation or say positive. It's not going to change overnight. So don't get frustrated, and it's going to take a little work. If there are people that you can walk away from until you feel that you are a little stronger, then walk away from them. But there are going to be people that you can't, like family or really close friends, and maybe you've been friends for a while. So I want you to, you know, just think on it. I want you to work on how you can, you know, inspire them. Okay? All their life, you know, people were down on them about stuff, or they grew up in a house, like I said, of people that are downers. So they only are a downer. And it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be a person that drains the life out of a room. Even if they think that it is. But you got to remember, because these two kind of tie together. But I just wanted to approach it from a different angle. Inspiration or draining, you choose. So do you want your life to be miserable? Everything is dark and gloomy? Or do you want it to be life? Life is just life, you know? There's certain things that we have control over in life and certain things that we don't. And if we choose to focus on the positive things that we can change, we can make a difference in this world. We really can. You know, we're here for such a short amount of time. And, what do you want to do with that time? What do you want to do? How do you want to be remembered? Or do you just want to be forgotten? In the world as a whole, but you can make an impact in your world. You can make an impact in the world that you live in, the people that you're around, your friends, your family, your co-workers, your classmates, whatever. You have an opportunity to do that. You have an opportunity to change things. It's not going to be easy. I'll tell you that, because any sort of change, especially if you're a draining person, any sort of change takes a little bit of time, and it's not as easy as we'd like it to be. Okay. It's not an easy thing, but if you work on it just a little bit each day, and you take steps away from draining to inspiration, you can really change the world. So this is the Dazzling One, with inspiration, motivation, hope, tips, and tricks. Fun tricks, not bad tricks. And I just hope that you find this useful. I hope that you can take one little nugget that's in our little treasure chest here that we're filling, and I hope you can take it and apply it to your life. And I hope that you can, make a difference. And I'd like you to, share a situation in the comments. Share a situation that, you've encountered with maybe somebody that's been a little more on the draining side, and share what you did to kind of try to change it. I would love to hear about your successes, and I would love to hear how you've inspired, or share how you've inspired somebody today. You can do it. I know you can. You probably are inspiring people everywhere you go, and you don't even realize it. You don't realize how important you are, because you are you. And God made you amazing, and God made you special, and with awesome gifts and talents. You just need to step into them and believe in yourself. So have a wonderful, amazing, and blessed day. This is the Dazzling One with another real life talk. And I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. Bye-bye. Hi, it's the Dazzling One. You probably thought the video was over. No. I want you to like, subscribe, and comment. Remember, we're working for 1,000, and with your help, we can do it. We can do it. But you make the difference. Bye-bye.